healing power of art comes alive at the Sandilands Rehabilitation Center. Find out more about their upcoming art exhibit and auction. Plus, a day at the William A. Pratt Center for Girls where your future engineers, project managers, and builders just might come from, thanks to Braun Limited. Those details straight ahead. Also, Bahamian ad agency takes home 2 coveted awards for their most recent work that went viral. You definitely want to stay close for that. And in sports, the B3As names a team for the World Indoor Championships.
Bahamas Tonight Access Now starts now.
Good evening on this thankful Tuesday. I'm Royce Jones, and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now. Now, if you've been seeing green all day, that's because it's St. Patrick's Day. It's celebrated annually on March 17th and honors the patron saint of Ireland with parades, cultural festivals, and other traditions, including the wearing of green. Now, originally a religious feast day commemorating St. Patrick's death, it has evolved into a global celebration of Irish culture. And even here in the Bahamas, you can feel quite a bit of that energy with popular spots across the island leading into the vibrant celebrations. Like these ones our team hit up around town today. With that said, let's dive right into the news. Something beautiful happens at the intersection of art and mental health, and the residents at the Sandilands Rehabilitation Center are finding out through a collection of deeply expressive works they're creating for the center's upcoming art exhibition and auction. Today we got the chance to speak with the creative minds, each one offering a powerful but quiet reflection of their journey. Amaya Moss tells us more.
At Sandilands Rehabilitation Center, silence is being transformed into something you can see and feel. An art expo now on display filled with pieces created by clients, each one carrying emotion too heavy for words, yet poured carefully onto canvas. Strokes of color capturing raw emotion, deep introspection, and a resilience that refuses to break. Stories that often go unheard, now impossible to ignore. Senior Assistant Hospital Administrator responsible for the Occupational Therapy Department, Lolita Colebrook, says initiatives like this are critical, not only in raising awareness, but reminding the public that mental health is not distant or abstract. It is present, personal, and deserving of compassion and attention.
That the artwork, some of which is displayed today, is done by patients or clients, we call them our clients, who are marginalized. And for most people, they don't have the artistic ability to do artistry such as this. So you can see here today the talent that our clients have, and I want our attendees, which is extended to the wider population, corporate citizen, the general public, to come on down and support this great initiative.
For the clients, many described their art as their voice when words fail, a way to release what they've carried for so long, to make sense of emotions that once felt overwhelming.
I like art. Art just sets your mind free, and like you give like a free opportunity to express your feelings in colors and the beauty of nature.
It allows me to be free in whatever mood I'm feeling.
Oh, it releases my mind. So when I go back in society, I'll be able to paint pictures on the wall for people who need pictures, paint it, and I'll make money and do what I gotta do.
Here at Sandilands Rehabilitation Center, every piece of art displayed today tells a story not just of struggle, but of survival, healing, and quiet triumph. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Amaya Moss.
What a beautiful story. Thanks so much, Amaya. Now, here's a cool story for you. Students from the William A. Pratt Center for Girls got some world-class help recently, designing their own cities from women working in engineering, architecture, and business during a mentorship session at the Penn Pratt Co-Educational Unit. The initiative was led by the women of Braun Limited as part of the company's International Women's Day activities. The outreach was designed to introduce young women to the wide range of opportunities available across science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. The William A. Pratt Center for Girls girls provide support, mentorship, and developmental programming for young women facing social and personal challenges. During the visit, several Braun professionals shared their career journeys and the challenges they overcame along the way. The visit concluded with a donation of cosmetology supplies to the newly established Beauty Skills program at the center, and this very important message.
Remember that where you are today does not define where you go tomorrow. You are capable of achieving great things.
Bahamian marketing and PR agency Fusion IMC making history after securing 2 Silver Addy Awards at the 2026 American Advertising Federation Caribbean Awards. The work on the First Care Pop the Balloon campaign went viral several weeks ago. The video mimicked the popular dating show of the same name, where one hopeful presents themselves before a few prospects, and if the prospect doesn't like what they see or hear, they pop the balloon. They're eliminating themselves from the love race. But in this ad, the race wasn't for finding love, but for finding the best insurance.
One single lady searches for her perfect health plan. Let's see which of these hopefuls can handle her terms.
And I want some U.S. coverage.
Founder and Chief Strategist Tyrena Neely says the win is huge for her firm and for Bahamian ad agencies in general, as the Addy Awards is the Super Bowl of the advertising community.
I think a lot of times, you don't quite realize the caliber and the quality of the work you do because we live on a small island, but our talent is global. And so the Addy Awards and award platforms like it are encouraging because it validates what we already know, that we have incredible talent here.
It feels surreal, and Addy Awards are they're like the Oscars of the marketing world, and so to be able to be recognized for our work, it feels unreal.
Now, Fusion took home the Silver Awards in Internet Commercial and the Silver Awards in Copywriting.
And so we wanted to insert ourselves into popular culture. We wanted to transform the way the brand presented itself by not highlighting its benefits directly, but showing how it stands out from its competitors, with First Care as the dominant brand, basically showing their benefits through the other brands eliminating themselves. And I watch Pop the Balloon. I know many people who watch Pop the Balloon, and watching it one day, I thought this would actually be really beautiful and impactful and entertaining.
A very creative commercial indeed. Still to come, the Bahamas Association of Administrative Professionals are here to talk all about their upcoming spring educational seminar. And of course, Diane Dorset has your Access weather forecast, so stay close.
Isn't that nice? Wait, you missed it? You haven't been on the website. Here's how TDC can help you. Whether you're turning your home into a vacation rental, pitching a business idea, or growing what you've already started, the TDC is here to help. Visit tdcbahamas.com for every conversation, event, grant, and opportunity happening near you. Tourism is all of our business, and the TDC is here to support yours.
Bang ding. Ding bang ding. Ding ding dong. Bang bang bang. Ding bang ding. Ding bang ding. Ding ding dong. Bang bang bang. Ding bang ding. Ding bang ding. Ding bang ding. Ding ding dong.
Hip-hop royalty touched down in the Bahamas, and What's Trending got the exclusive. For 2 nights only, legendary lyricist Talib Kweli lit up the stage at the John Batiste Jazz Club, and we sat down with him for a conversation you won't see anywhere else. From his iconic career to what inspires his music today, Kweli gets real with What's Trending.
Catch the exclusive interview this Wednesday, March 18th at 6 p.m. Only on What's Trending.
It's Tuesday and it's time for your Access Weather Forecast, your quick look at what's shaping our weather for the next few days. Our satellite picture is showing a thick layer of clouds with embedded showers, especially along the frontal boundary, spreading across the northwest and the central Bahamas. Now, this cloudiness is associated with a cold front, which will bring cooler and very comfortable nighttime temperatures all week long. We're talking about temperatures in the 60s. Now, taking a look at your boating forecast in the northwest Bahamas tonight. Winds will be northerly at 12 to 18 knots with seas at 3 to 6 feet, a high tide at 7:52, and small craft operators, you're advised to exercise caution. In the central Bahamas, winds will be southwest at 10 to 15 knots with seas at 2 to 4 feet, and for those in the southeast, same wind speeds but with a direction of southeast winds. Now, on tomorrow for the northwest Bahamas, winds will be northwest at 12 to 18 knots with seas at 3 to 6 feet. We'll get a high tide at 8:11 in the morning, followed by a low tide at 2:32 in the afternoon. And for the central Bahamas, winds will be northeast at 10 to 15 knots, with seas at 2 to 4 feet. And for the southeast, once again, same wind speeds, but a different direction southeast, with seas at 2 to 4 feet. Finally, on Thursday, in the northwest Bahamas, winds will be northerly at 15 to 20 knots. You'll see wind speeds increasing with seas at 4 to 7 feet, a high tide at 8:50 in the morning, followed by a low tide at 3:08 in the afternoon. In the central Bahamas, winds will be 10 to 15 knots with seas at 2 to 4 feet. And finally, for the southeast Bahamas on Thursday, winds will be southeast at 10 to 15 knots with seas at 2 to 4 feet. It's time now for your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
I was messing with this something, but she was somebody something. She wants to be on the side. Run and next off, I know the truth. I didn't want get in no dispute. I break it off to find something new. The trouble already start to brew. After that, I was sitting off in a few. I tell my boy, but what I guess. So he tell me the street and radio. He said, why you think nothing got to do? Some for you. That may not be a gal, but don't be no fool. Peace for you. She could give it to, she won't give it to. Some for you. But don't guess no feel, it's just stick and move. Peace for you. Why you think nothing got to do?
International temperatures brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. And that wraps up your Access Weather Forecast. But join me again at 11 for a full weather update. Have a great evening, everyone. Royston.
Of course, you can't have the sun without the rain. Thanks so much, Diane. Now, in tonight's BTC Connection, the company continues to recognize International Women's Month by participating in BTC's Magical Moments reading tour.
It is important for organizations such as BTC to come in and spend time and also to read with our students to show that reading is very important.
I am quite appreciative of BTC coming to take a time out of their busy schedule to come and read for the children, because I feel the children need to hear another voice outside of their parents and obviously their teachers who they hear all day. And thank you, because I did get a notification today that it is Dr. Seuss's birthday, so happy birthday, Dr. Seuss. And I am really thankful for BTC to coming and read with them and celebrating Dr. Seuss's birthday. It's so fitting.
The country has a deficiency in reading and math right now, so for the children to be able to hear others come in to read to them is something that's really important. Students normally have the opportunity to hear teachers do it, but I think when you have external organizations come in, it gives them a fresh breath of fresh air.
At this time, I would like to thank BTC.
BTC.
I would like to thank BTC for coming to Uriah to read to us.
Thanks so much. Under the theme, The Power of Connection, Strengthening Networking, the Bahamas Association of Administrative Professionals will host its 2026 Spring Education Seminar. Very excited about that. 5 speakers will present everything from proper work attire to workplace ethics. And joining us to talk more about it is Marianne Cadet, the association's assistant treasurer, and Mark Barrett, the association's first and only male member. I want to thank you both for joining us on Access Now tonight.
Thank you for inviting us.
Now, please tell us the seminar that's upcoming, what is it all about, and what is the initiative or catalyst that started it all?
Well, this organization started in 1966, so we're about 60 years old.
Oh, wow.
Where a group of women decided that they wanted to establish the Bahamas Secretaries Association.
Okay.
And from that, we've developed into the Bahamas Association of Administrative Professionals, where we focus on developing professionals so that they can be their best self. And when we have these seminars, it's not just to focus on professional development alone, but we focus on the whole being. And so we have an aspect of our seminar that's going to be focused on health. We have Dr. Lavard Roberts that's going to be speaking on kidney disease prevention. We also have Ms. Roll, who's going to be speaking on appropriate office attire. We also have AI, which is the thing right now.
Absolutely.
And so to ensure that persons are keeping up. And then we also have Dr. Melissa Hall is going to be speaking on transformation in the workplace and ethics. And our focus is on networking. We're going to have the beginning of our seminar where Reverend Ferguson, Anatole Ferguson is going to be speaking on being grounded while networking, which is important.
Absolutely.
Because we don't want persons to lose themselves in networking so they can show up authentically themselves.
Such a wide range of speakers. I think there's something for everyone in that as well.
Yes.
Mark, I wanted to ask you as well, of course, now the association is doing a lot of work outside this seminar. And what is some of that work to help professionals in today's economy and with the job market being what it is?
Okay, most recently, the association embarked on a particular project, a charter project, at the C.R. Walker Secondary School, where we incorporated that particular school into our association. Mm-hmm. And what we are doing is that we are focusing on training this group of individuals to be the next set of administrative professionals within the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. And Royce, what is unique about this radio is that we are embarking on innovative ideas, technology, be incorporating that within the training process. Be using not only the computers and other technologies within the workplace, but also AI, as was just spoken of by Ms. Cadet. And so we are incorporating all of these various technologies within the work field so that we can advance the Bahamian workforce. So, in particular, the work environment, the office, the government departments, and other quasi-government departments and private sector.
I think it's such critical work and such timely work at that. I also want to ask you what participants can expect to take away from this ceremony. What's the walk away for them, the key walk-aways?
Well, I would say, definitely the importance of networking, the power of connection, and they're going to take away why it's so important to have good work ethic and to always work on developing yourself so you can show up your best. So that's what they should get.
To continue the development ongoing,
And just to add to that, we have 5 dynamic speakers. One, we have Anatole Ferguson. I don't know if you know of her. She is the assistant rector at Christ the King Church in Ridgeland Park. She is trend-setting. She is a dynamic speaker, and I believe she's going to set wave within the Commonwealth. And I would hasten to add that we have the Bahamas' best newpologist in the person of Dr. Lavard Roberts. Trust me, spectacular.
It's a high caliber speaker.
Yeah, high caliber of speakers. And so I would admonish the Bahamian public, particularly those in the private sector, the government sector, to be a part of what is happening on Friday.
Yes, I was going to ask you about the details. When, where, and how can people participate and be a part of this?
Okay, so the seminar is going to be at Holy Trinity Activity Center on Friday. We start from 8 a.m. and it ends at 3 p.m. And so if you want to be a part, you don't have to wait for your organization. You can also register. You can email us at BAAP20153 @ gmail to get registered. Like Mr. Barrett said, this is the place to be on Friday. You don't want to miss it.
No,
Looking forward to it.
Certainly.
You don't want to miss it.
No.
Absolutely.
And like Ms. Cadet stated, we have evolved into what we are today from Miss Ann Lowe, Barbara, Pierre. These ladies sacrifice their time and pass on the mantle. And so we have been around for a long time. We have established, we are a resilient organization, just like the conch shell you see right there. Right. We have been around, beautiful.
Forming over many, many years to that development point.
Many years.
Of course, we're going to have to come back on the show to hear more about the organization's ongoing work, because I would love to hear it, and I think it's so, so important, especially for Bahamians, professionals, young and old, to continue development, as you said. And I wish you the very best on Friday. I'm sure it's going to be an excellent, excellent seminar. And of course, you need to take part in it. You know how to get access, so do so now. We're going to take a short break, and after that, more Access Now.
Behind every strong economy is a bold entrepreneur, and we're here to support them, island by island. On Long Island, we've helped 77 entrepreneurs turn their dreams into thriving businesses. Through over $1.9 million in approved funding, the SBDC is strengthening Long Island's economy by investing in its leading sectors: fishing, transportation, and agriculture. No matter the island, every business we support strengthens the economy, starting with yours. SBDC, Bahamas.
Come and visit us at Shop Smart, 'cause everything is here.
Yes, we have it all for you. Toys, clothing, office supplies, appliances, custom cut blinds, bedding, drapes, and rugs. Come and visit us on Mackey Street, 2 blocks down from Wolf Road. Call us at 698-1052.
Shop Smart, Shop Smart, at Shop Smart. Oh, everything is here.
Welcome to your Tuesday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports in track and field news. The 21st World Athletics Indoor Championships are set for this weekend in Turin, Poland. The B3A's officially has named a 5-member team that will represent the Bahamas at the global meet. Named to Team Bahamas are Devin Charlton, who's going after an unprecedented 3rd straight title in the women's 60-meter hurdles. Nisha Cartwright, who will also compete in the women's 60 hurdles. Charisma Taylor, who has been entered in that event as well. She'll also compete in the women's triple jump event. Multi-events athlete Kendrick Thompson will compete in the men's open heptathlon, and Taj Brown will line up in the men's 60-meter hurdles. Bernard Roll is the head coach of the 5-member team, and Nicholas Morley is the team's physiotherapist. Now, the task in front of Charlton is a chance to become the first woman to win 3 straight world indoor titles in the women's 60-meter hurdles. As it stands, Charlton, along with Americans Nia Ali and Lolo Jones, are the only women to win back-to-back indoor 60-meter hurdles titles. Charlton, of course, won gold and set a new world record of 7.65 seconds in Glasgow, Scotland in 2024, and returned to the world stage 1 year later, repeated as champion in Nanjing, China. So on track news, this time from over the weekend, Wanye McCoy becoming the fastest Bahamian man over 200 meters indoors. McCoy in his final collegiate indoor competition would cross the tape in 2017, besting Terrence Jones's mark of 2021 to secure the silver medal at the NCAA Indoor Championships. University of Florida senior would also set a new school record, ranking him number 12 all-time in the NCAA. He's also currently ranked number 2 in the world this season. McCoy also rounded the men's 4x4 relay, helping the Florida Gators to a 5th-place finish in 3:04.04. Overall, the Gators men's track team finished 3rd overall with 26 points across the 2-day competition. Their 12th top 3 finish at the meet since 2010. From the track to the pool, more from our swimmers set to represent the Bahamas at the Carifta Swimming Championships in Martinique next month. Yesterday, we spoke to a few of the veterans, and today we hear from some of the first-timers about what they can expect when they make their Carifta debut.
Well, just to bring points back for my team and try get myself a medal. Like, I'm not really that nervous because I went through this feeling a couple of months ago at Goodwill, so it just feels good.
My expectations are pretty high. Like, I expect myself to go really fast and do my best. It feels really good representing my country.
My expectations are to do the best and to make my team and the Bahamas proud.
As for head coach Ronald McPhee, he's expecting big things out of their younger age divisions as well.
A lot of strong boys, 11 and 12s, even though they're first timers. I see 11 and 12 improve so much over the 3 weeks, leading up to Carifta. We expect them to hold it down. The 11 and 12 girls led by Isabella Monroe. I think we have a stronger age group this year. Adding Grace Nottage, adding Star. So overall, I think from top to bottom, we have a very strong team.
In volleyball news, the third seed University of the Bahamas Mingo's women's volleyball team got their playoff action underway in the Providence Volleyball Association with a matchup against the second-seeded Lady Warhawks on Sunday. UB got off to a strong start in the first set, going up 8-3. Lady Warhawks used an 8-2 run to beat UB 25-23 in the first set. UB, they would not be able to respond in this one as they would go on to drop the remaining 2 sets and go down 1-0 in the best-of-3 series. Game 2 of this series is set for Friday.
Where we at now is what we really planned for. We planned on ending up in the second or third position, whereas second will play third, and that's the position that we're in. So we're very excited that we met that goal. We decided that we made it to the playoff at this level, at a higher level than last year, so we are one up. We played a very good game.
And that's been a look at your sports on this Tuesday. I'm Amajal Knowles, signing out until tomorrow.
Pop royalty touched down in the Bahamas, and What's Trending got the exclusive. For 2 nights only, legendary lyricist Talib Kweli lit up the stage at the John Batiste Jazz Club, and we sat down with him for a conversation you won't see anywhere else. From his iconic career to what inspires his music today, Kweli gets real with What's Trending. Catch the exclusive interview this Wednesday, March 18th at 6 p.m. Only on What's Trending.
You're looking at a shot of Horseshoe Drive there in the Oaksfield area. That shot courtesy of drone pilot D. Shane Gibson. It's time now to take a trip to Andros. Let's go. Now, it's not every day you get to celebrate a life that has spanned more than a century, but that's exactly what residents of South Andros did on Sunday, March 15th, for a very special woman. Here again is Diane Dorsett.
107. That's the number of times Mrs. Glendina Knowles of South Andros has had the birthday song sung to her. On Sunday, that familiar melody rang out once again as family, friends, and community members gathered at Mount Zion Baptist Church in South Andros to celebrate an extraordinary milestone, her 107th birthday. Those close to Mrs. Knowles say she has always been a pillar of strength, offering guidance, love, and wisdom to everyone around her.
She's a woman of faith, and she, during her tender year as pastor at the Upper Zion Baptist Church, she really loved the Lord. And watching her grow up as a child, she would go through the island from Mangrove Key, South Andros, just preaching the word of God from church to church, lifting up the name of Jesus. And it's so awesome to know that that she loved the Lord, and she was out there preaching the word of God to the people of God.
Born and raised in South Andros, Mrs. Knowles has lived through generations of change, becoming a symbol of resilience in her community. Member of Parliament for South Andros, the Honorable Leon Lundy, joined the service, recognizing the milestone as a proud moment for the entire constituency. As he says, she represents a living bridge between generations.
To live for 107 years is to witness generations rise and flourish. It means seeing families grow, watching communities change and develop, and offering guidance to children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and what I learned today, even great-great-great-grandchildren. A centenarian carries with them the wisdom of experience and the quiet strength that only time can produce.
Also in attendance was the Governor General, Her Excellency the Most Honorable Cynthia Pratt, who said milestones like this are a reminder of the richness of the nation.
Reverend Knowles, please know, ma'am, that your life is a testament of love, laughter, and lasting impact on us all. We thank God for your wisdom, stories, and the joys you shared with generations. You are indeed a national treasure.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Diane Dorsat.
A phenomenal achievement and a very happy belated birthday from the team here at Access Now. It's time now for Let's Talk Socials with Matea Stewart.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Talk Socials. Today I've got something wild to show you. It's the newest AI fruit trend, and trust me, it's dramatic. Basically, people are using AI to create these fruit characters, like apples, bananas, even tomatoes, and they're yelling at each other. And I mean full-on soap opera yelling. They're screaming, arguments, betrayal, suspense, all happening between pieces of fruit.
Why is Mom looking at that guy like that?
Because he has something I could never give her.
You're useless! I deserve a real life, not this.
Please, the boy is watching.
Will we always live like this, in this box?
No, this is only a chapter, not our whole story.
But I'm scared, Dad.
It's no use. Nobody is coming to help us.
No, Dad, don't give up. Remember what you said.
Dad, look at all these people.
We're selling out. We actually did it.
Finally, this is the life I always deserved.
Sure, babe. Whatever you say.
Wait, what is this? Who is she?
This is my real wife.
It's kind of amazing to watch because it's chaotic, hilarious, and honestly, a little inspiring for creators. Like, if an apple can have more drama than my inbox, maybe we should all step up our game in storytelling. So if you're looking for a weird, fun, scrolling break today, check out the AI fruit drama trend. It's exactly the kind of chaos we didn't know we needed. I'm Matea Stewart. I'll see you tomorrow.
The AI possibilities seem endless. Thanks so much, Matea. Now, before we wrap up, a quick programming note for you. Talib Kweli brought all the energy to the John Batiste Jazz Club, and we've got the exclusive sit-down. Watch it on What's Trending tomorrow, Wednesday, March 18th at 6 p.m. That's going to do it for us here on Access Now. Stay tuned for the Rundown with Howard Grant. Good night, everybody.